Hi, welcome back to the channel. It's dark outside. It's always dark outside when I want to do stuff. Anyway, I really want to build this car here, the Pontiac GTO or the Arbiter. Now, of course, on PC, expanded and enhanced, we're literally 3 years late to the party. It's nearly chucking out time. But I've got the car. I totally maxed out all the HSW bits, even the turbo, because I was so excited, even though I now make turbo noises on the car. I have to get a build, and I'll level with you. I'm probably going to finish with a judge build. I really sort of wanted that one from the start. I know that friend of the channel Rico82 has already done one, so I'm just going to put my twist on it, which means a different crew color. But I also wanted to try something else, something different. I wanted a Restomod type one that wasn't ruining the car, that was really cool. And I've seen this car. What a phenomenal car. It didn't start off as a sort of GTO judge or anything. So the guy building it, or the guy showing it, doesn't reckon that too much sacrilege is even happened. The car's been completely rebuilt. It's got a bespoke frame. It's got 650 horsepower modern engine. LS6 perhaps, I can't remember, I watched it yesterday. It's all trick stuff. It's just a phenomenal car. It sounds wonderful. You have to watch the video. So I thought firstly we would try to build that car. I certainly think this will be a bit different, and let's get going. Anyway, so this car is maxed beyond belief, and starting with the bumpers, I want a black chin splitter. I'm going to go carbon. It shouldn't be carbon, but I don't really get any other choice. For the exhaust, the car we're building, they actually took the camera underneath. The exhaust stops shy of the back, so you can't see it. Well, I can't think of anything really here to hide the exhaust such that you can't see it, other than just saying we better stay stock. For the hood, they've still used the GTO type hood, or racer hood as we call it here. Lights, definitely I would say leave your stock yellowy lights. Xenons would look weird. Of course, maybe car meat because it's a Restomod for this one. No livery, of course, on this one. For the plate, I definitely want to go as dark as I can, and they didn't even show what the plate was on that Restomod. They took it off. So a yellow on black plate I think would be perfect. For the respray, you know, I don't think I own a single car in this color, but they called it Midnight Blue in the video, and I think that's exactly what works in GTA. So Midnight Blue. Now you can see Midnight Blue has quite a strong pearl in certain lights, and if you watch the video, that car goes quite blue when the sun hits it. So let's see what pearl they've put on. They've put on Racing Blue, and I think that's going to be a little bit bold. So if we knock it back, what does normal blue do? It's still quite bold. Dark blue. That is so much more like the real car. That is so much more like it. So metallic blue with a... Sorry, metallic midnight blue with a dark blue fluorescent. On the secondary, well, for a start, I need this bumper to be body coloured, and all the pieces around here are either black or body coloured. You can hardly tell. So metallic midnight blue going on here as well. Perfect. Spoiler, there is not one on the Restomod. Sun strips, but there is a dark glass tint on it, but that's too much. Suspension, although I think I might have lowered it to full HSW, this stock suspension setting is much closer to what we want. And for the wheels, I reckon that we need to go into the Sport Chrome Mercy. I think these are very close to the wheels on the car. And then the windows are most definitely very tinted on that car. Don't know whether to go all the way to limo. No, I think dark smoke is really close to that car. So that completes the build of the Restomod. I think we've got it, you know. This is so close to that stunning Restomod. Yeah, I really like this. And you know, I'm almost tempted to keep it this way. I've only driven this car for a couple of miles in game. It's quite a handful, isn't it? Those of you who've had it for 3 years know it is. Okay, but I love it for this. I'll tell you why I love it. I think if I had a muscle car with hundreds and hundreds of horsepower, especially a resto-modded one like this or a tweaked up original, I'd expect it to be wild. I'd expect the back to come out all the time. I'd expect these sort of noises to come from it. This is how I'd expect it to drive. Probably how I'd want it to drive. I think this feels absolutely fantastic. It looks fantastic. Look at this. Wow. So this is my a bit different build, which I highly do commend. And I might even put it back to this build, you know, because it looks so good. Anyway, let's end the mission. Let's get it back in the workshop and let's build a Judge, but with a nice crew colour. Okay, welcome back. I'm sure most of you built a Judge 3 years ago, so I'm going to rattle through really fast apart from the paint. We'll still leave the carbon chin splitter. For the exhaust, we're supposed to have double, like these anodized, but they do look slightly over the top. They don't even fit the recesses, but the car I'm building here, you can see at Volo Cars, definitely has the twins, but I'm actually going back here. I just think this looks so much more cohesive on the stock exhaust, to be honest. Staying with the racer hood. Staying with the yellowy stock lights, definitely for this. For the livery, there's only one on here, of course, that looks anything like the GTO Judge, and that is the Pontiac stripes here. Because we only get them in gold, you can only, to my mind, build the colours of the car that came with the sort of yellowy or the goldy stripes. For my respray, I've chosen the colour for the Doro Green. I just thought it looked really sort of period, a stunning one. This one at Volo Cars, I think, has been resprayed and had a polyurethane sort of clear coat all over the top that's made it, I think, probably a little bit shinier than the original, but I did think it looked good. So let us just get rid of the pearl by going primary black. You can hardly tell the difference indoors. Then we stick on our crew colour. And then we stick on our pearl. And I spent a while on this, and I actually think the sandy brown pearl works best. This is now starting to look really good. Secondary, you could go chrome to get all the chrome parts and the back bumper, and I think that probably is going to work the best, especially as the car we're building is very shiny. You can actually put on some of the other metals as well, like brushed steel also looks very good and is cheaper. So your choice. I am going with chrome though. For the spoiler, I'm sure you all know there's only the one spoiler we could possibly use, the dash spoiler. Sun strips, no again. Suspension, again. Top of the wheels disappearing to the arches. Yep, stock. For the wheels, well, firstly, you could just use stock, of course you could, and they're actually pretty good, but the one I'm building specifically has tyre writing. A lot of them would have had tyre writing, of course, depending on the tyre you purchased. I can't do that. And these edges are quite rounded, and again, the one I'm specifically choosing to build has just slightly different square wheels. So, you all know the wheel, of course. Into muscle, we have Muscle Freak, and this just, to me, the shape, the slightly squared off nature of the same rim looks better, and I'm sure the one we're building is not chrome rims, and therefore I'd like to leave it in alloy, except that alloy in this game looks just horrible. It's so grey. I'm actually going to take the chrome ones. As we've got chrome on the car anyway, I think they look good. And the nice thing about having done that is we can add our tyre design. And of course, we're going to take off all of that smoke glass. I wish the clear glass was revealing a interior that I could paint, so I could paint it in the brown colour that is on the original car. Anyway, this is my version of a judge, probably made different to everybody else's only by the colour, which, by the way, I did scan from the photo, so it is at least one unique thing. It's 1 in the morning. Let's start a mission again. Okay, Seen in the Sun. I really love this. I do, however, think that pearlescent is a little bit too strong. Moss brown. This is moss brown, and yeah, I way prefer moss brown. So there we go. But how good is this going to look in any American or classic car collection? It's going to look absolutely fantastic. So I hope you enjoyed these 2 builds on the Arbiter. 3 years too late, or only a bit too late, depending on your point of view. I've certainly enjoyed doing them. I love the final car. I'm so glad I finally got it built, having bought it on day 1 and just not had the time to build it. As usual, like, subscribe, all the good things, and thank you so much for watching.